Your God has forsaken you.
Now that my firmament has been corrupted, stolen, its light devoured, little remains.
Open the hatch. I can help you. He's not your God.
All right, we have now approached Volume 4 of the Preface. What I love about this is we're progressing in a timeline, and I love where this is coming into. First, I want to say I've been uploading tons of shorts, and in the shorts I've been creating content. Some of it's excerpts from the chapters that I've written, but most of it's just like lines that I've written on the spot, kind of like promotional material, if you will, that I'm creating for the story. The music is all going to be used in the immersive audiobook version. I'm going to actually make the music available and the preface, the full preface, available for our paid subscribers. And then as I write the chapters, that will be available for the paid subscribers as well. If you want to follow along, I think it's going to be set at like $5 a month. I would love for you to hop on this train, enjoy the content as it's come out, and understand and know that this is like a work in progress. I'm going to be constantly editing, reworking, and going over everything. And so whatever you happen to read now might be a little bit different later. And so that's just kind of how the nature of this goes, especially as an artist. You never feel done with anything. This is all music I've had for a long time, and I'm just excited, really excited to be able to use it. It's just been sitting on SoundCloud for like 12 years. This is the Preface, Volume 4. What we're going to do is the same thing as the other times. We're going to listen to, I'm going to do a halfway. I think it's about two minutes that we're going to listen to. After we get done listening to it, we'll listen to it again together. I'll do my commentary with it. So let's go ahead and just dive right into it. Here we go.
Volume 4, Property of the United States Government.
Arthur? Where did you go?
Marion's voice carried over the surf as she scanned the shoreline, hand raised to block the sun.
That little sucker is so fast.
She muttered under her breath. At last, she spotted him far down the beach, darting from shell to shell, picking some up, dropping others. She jogged toward him.
There you are! Did you think you could sneak off that easy?
Mom? Look! My seashells. Do you like them? So far, I've picked up 143, and I'm only keeping these. For you.
She took his small hand and opened it, gazing at the treasures.
Oh, that's so sweet. But you know which seashell I like most of all?
She knelt, bringing herself to eye level with him. Arthur looked down at his palm, examining each shell in careful detail, trying to discern which one she meant. With a grin, Marion touched his nose with her damp, sandy finger.
This one. My arty boy.
Mom, I'm not a seashell. I'm a scientist, like you.
His small smile broke her heart.
Oh, yes. Very curious, aren't you?
She teased.
Well, this scientist is very hungry, and I think he's ready for a nap.
No, Mom. No more naps.
Arthur whined, defiant. They were interrupted.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Marion turned, her smile fading.
Yes?
A young woman stood there, clipboard in hand.
I'm sorry to intrude. General Rudd's office sent me. He needs his report. I know you're on leave. I hate to bother you.
Marion's tone sharpened.
It's all right. How can I help you?
Her eyes made clear the boundary. Her leave time was sacred.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm Janice, an aide. I just need a few things from my report. On him.
Her eyes flicked toward Arthur. Marion bent quickly to her son.
Arthur, go find me 28 more perfect shells. Stay close, all right?
Yes, Mom.
He chirped, running back toward the tide. Marion stood, arms folded.
Go ahead.
Janice's voice softened.
How old is the boy exactly?
He's 2.
Marion answered curtly.
I see. And does he have any abnormalities? Anything different compared to a normal child?
Yes.
Marion said.
All right, so I wrote out like 15 chapters before I had any idea what I wanted to do with the preface, which is kind of crazy. But one thing that you'll notice is it starts out on the beach. You hear the waves come in. Arthur and his mom are playing. Restart it again so we can go through it.
Volume 4, Property of the United States Government.
Arthur? Where did you go?
Marion's voice carried over the surf as she scanned the shoreline, hand raised to block the sun.
That little sucker is so fast.
She muttered under her breath. At last,
I probably went through like 4 or 5 iterations of this volume before I was happy with the voices that I used and just the way that it was all set up. As you know, I'm using AI as placeholders for some of my things right now until I'm able to replace it down the road, which is my plan. And so for right now, all the voices you hear are AI models that I've created. When I first started doing that, I wasn't very good at it. And people think, oh, it's AI, it's cheating, it's easy. Think about it however you want to. I totally respect anyone's opinion about AI. Me personally, as an artist, I'm using it as a means to continue my art forward as a placeholder so that I can continue being creative in all these different areas. It's kind of like a journal. It's like an artistic journal that I'm keeping as I'm going along the way. I went through 4 or 5 iterations of voices before I finally landed on these and kind of started figuring out how to make AI model voices. It was actually hard. And when it comes to Arthur's voice, him being a little kid, I don't know if this is just the tool I'm using. They won't let you use any children's voices at all. And so I had to get creative in my sound engineering software, which I like to use Logic. So I had to get creative in Logic and use a voice simulator. I found like the highest pitched voice I could naturally find in the model. And then I got on the voice simulator and I messed with that until it kind of sounded like a child's voice. That was like probably the most challenging thing about this volume, was getting that childlike voice to sound even somewhat realistic, and I'm not happy with it. You'll hear it. When he says, look, it sounds chirpy. And that was like an artifact in the AI voice, and I just didn't feel like going back because I'd already done it so many times. It wasn't working. That was the best take, and I was like, whatever, we'll just roll with that for now. Just remember, these are placeholder voices. I'm hoping down the road, like a year from now, maybe sooner than that, we can get a crap ton of subscribers in. People are digging it, and I can afford to hire some real models. I even tried to get my own kids to do these lines from Arthur in this volume, and they weren't having it. So this is what we got for now.
she spotted him far down the beach, darting from shell to shell, picking some up, dropping others. She jogged toward him.
There you are. Did you think you could sneak off that easy?
Mom? Look. My seashells. Do you like them? So far, I've picked up 143, and I'm only keeping these. For you.
She took his small hand and opened it, gazing at the treasures.
Oh, that's so sweet. But you know which seashell I like most of all?
She knelt, bringing herself to eye level with him. Arthur looked down at his palm, examining each shell in careful detail, trying to discern which one she meant. With a grin, Marion touched his nose with her damp, sandy finger.
This one. My arty boy.
Mom, I'm not a seashell. I'm a scientist, like you.
His small...
There's a couple things that are like inferred here. Like you kind of need to use your context clues, as we learned in elementary school. I really enjoy writing in that way. I don't want to spell out every little thing for the readers. just because I feel like if you're feeling the same emotions that I'm feeling when I write it, like when you hear the music and also the dialogue at the same time, like to me it evokes certain emotions, and I would hope that the listener or the reader is feeling those same emotions, is my hope. You would kind of think and understand what's really going on here. The things that I'm hoping that you deduct from this is, first of all, this is only a couple years after Miriam's operation, where they remember they removed her ovary, they altered it, and then re-implanted it in her. So this is only like 2 years. Now Arthur sounds a little older than a 2-year-old in this, in my opinion. He sounds like he's maybe 4 or 5 the way that he's talking, and so there's something weird about that, right? As we know from, I don't know if you guys can recall, but way back in the day in the 90s, I don't know if you remember Dolly, I think that was her name, was the first cloned animal, the sheep. Well, she aged super fast and lived a short life, and the reason for that is because when things are cloned, well, let me say this, when things age, when humans age, for instance, we have strands of DNA, and on both ends of the strands of the DNA, it starts to age, basically, and starts to break down. Well, that's what aging is those, the DNA and all the cells and stuff are breaking down. I'm probably butchering that, but the message is coming across, hopefully. With Arthur being kind of like a clone, that's what's happening. He's aging extremely fast. So he's also extremely smart and gifted, which this is the second thing that you would kind of have some context clues with. His mom says, which shell is my favorite? And he's looking down in his hand, analyzing all the different ones he picked out for his mom, trying to figure out which one she's thinking about. But really what she's saying is, you're my favorite. You're my favorite seashell. And teasing him in a very human kind of way, and it goes right over his head, because Arthur is what we would call like extremely on the spectrum. I don't want to say necessarily autistic, but he has a hard time understanding human raw emotion, and so like a joke would go over his head. Like feeling close or personal touch is not something he enjoys. He's very gifted at numbers, calculations. His reflexes are insane. Things that would make him a great astronaut are way off the charts. Things that would make him a great therapist are way, way down. So keep that in mind.
Smile broke her heart.
Oh, yes. Very curious, aren't you?
She teased.
Well, this scientist is very hungry, and I think he's ready for a nap.
No, Mom. No more naps.
Arthur whined, defiant. They were interrupted.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Marion turned, her smile fading.
Yes?
A young woman stood there, clipboard in hand.
I'm sorry to intrude. General Rudd's office sent me. He needs his report. I know you're on leave. I hate to bother you.
Marion's tone sharpened.
It's all right. How can I help you?
Her eyes made clear the boundary. Her leave time was sacred.
Thank you, ma'am.
So now in this kind of middle section of the volume, we have like a government official. She said that she's from the general's office. General Rudd is the original general that Miriam met with when she decided that she wanted to volunteer for this project. And so she has someone from his office that will come and check on Arthur and evaluate and see how he's progressing and coming along. And there's a meeting coming up to discuss Arthur and how he's progressing, and so she's kind of gathering information on that. So she meets him down on the beach. Meeting him down on the beach implies, hey, they're always kind of being watched. Their personal space is never personal. Arthur is a piece of government property and a science project, essentially. And Marion, she's always wanted a child. Her husband died in World War II, which we know was not long before this. She just never had a chance to have kids. We have a lot of facets of kind of human emotion there. that's kind of driving this storyline. All right, let's finish up this last little bit.
I'm Janice, an aide. I just need a few things from my report on him.
Her eyes flicked toward Arthur. Marion bent quickly to her son.
Arthur, go find me 28 more perfect shells. Stay close, all right?
Yes, Mom.
He chirped, running back toward the tide. Marion stood, arms folded.
Go ahead.
Janice's voice softened.
How old is the boy exactly?
He's 2.
Marion answered curtly.
I see. And does he have any abnormalities? Anything different compared to a normal child?
So these questions that she's gonna start asking are important questions. She has a whole list. If you listen to the rest of the volume, you'll hear all these different things, and she just kind of starts rattling off, and Marion quickly just is replying. Her first question was, does he have any abnormalities? Is there anything different compared to like a normal child? And she says yes. The two things I talked to you about before were understanding human emotions is like almost none. I mean, he has very little understanding of how humans are, our emotional IQ. He doesn't really have that. What he does have is a huge sense of being able just to calculate. His brain activity is really, really developed with calculations, reactivity, and just kind of like natural instincts are there. I would say survival instincts are there. All right, so let's talk about the music real quick. Almost everything you hear is a guitar. So in the very beginning, you hear this. That's a guitar. And then of course you hear the strumming of the guitar. The waves are actual waves. Okay, that's not guitar. This little swell.
Arthur, where did you go?
Okay.
Marion.
So all of that is guitar. I recorded this with my friend Miles, who's a very, very talented producer. Him and I, we had the time and the ability to be able to sit down and be creative, and we came up with some really cool stuff. Just really grateful to have people like that are really talented. It helps motivate me to be my best musician and artist when I have somebody like that who can really kind of like say, hey, let's try this or that. You're doing good here. Let's improve this, and just like an honest person to work with. So that was really important. But that helped me get this piece right here. I love the music in this. I really love it. I love the acoustic on the beach. Kind of gives a fun beach vibe to me, even though it kind of has its own kind of I don't want to say eerie necessarily, or necessarily sad either, but it's just kind of like my own style, which is kind of out there. Which is why I say my music just doesn't do well in a lot of other genres of music, but it works for this, which is why I'm doing it. I just love the music on it. Let me know what you think about Volume 4. We're going to be doing Volume 5 probably this coming week. I'll do Volume 5 at the beginning of the week, and then Volume 6 at the end of the week. And then that'll be all of the Preface volumes. We've had so many people kind of pouring into the channel and subscribing, which I'm like hugely grateful for. We've had a lot of people watching the shorts. That's been crazy to see. I never expected to see this kind of views like this already. And 500 and 1,000 views isn't a lot of views compared to some of these shorts out here that are like tens of millions of views. But to me, it's like, if I were to pack all those people that watched into where my space is right here, we wouldn't be able to fit everybody. Not even here or in my driveway or in my house. And to me, think about it that way, it's pretty amazing. So I'm grateful for all the people who are enjoying the content. So stick around for more, and hopefully I'll continue seeing you around. See you guys.